How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. So it's no question that the stock market is selling off right now. So I wanted to do a quick M1 Finance portfolio update going over what I'm looking to do, stocks, ETFs I'm looking to buy this week. And overall, I just want to do an update on what's been going on in this portfolio, how it's been doing over the past couple of weeks, months, the all-time graph of the portfolio. So sit back, relax, go down below, get $50 from M1 Finance. Literally, guys, it's $50 guaranteed. All you have to do is use my link, deposit $100, and we each get $50 to invest with. And you guys could check out my Patreon, also linked down below, if you guys want all my real-time moves in the markets. And with that being said, let's do the quick little update video that you guys are obviously seeing right here. So as of now, the portfolio is sitting a little bit under $15,000. We have $400 in cash, as you guys can see here at the top right. And overall, in terms of the all-time graph of the portfolio, we're up about $3,200, $2,900 being for market gains, about $280 being from earned dividends. And you guys can clearly see the yearly graph, we're up about $3,200. The quarterly graph, we're up about $400, $360 being market gains, $50 being from earned dividends. The monthly graph, we're up about $370. The weekly, we're down about $40, and the daily chart, I believe, this was on Friday. So yesterday, we were down about $150. So yeah, that goes to show the market did not have the best day yesterday, but overall, we've been doing well. You obviously know at this point, inflation is rampant. That's why the markets were selling off the past couple of days due to the higher inflation than expected. So holding cash at this point, especially if you're holding it for a long period of time, is not the best idea. The best idea, in my opinion at least, is to invest in the stock market, whether it's ETFs, stocks, maybe even in real estate if you guys find a good deal in this crazy freaking market that we are living in right now. So let's run through these holdings, what I'm looking to buy, and what my strategy is right now. So we clearly see Google is my number one position. It's been like that for months at this point. VOO is a close second, and this is one that I added, and you guys saw this in my previous M1 update. I added VOO to this portfolio. This is going to be the staple of my portfolio. You guys can see it's currently sitting at about 10.6%. And I want it to be 25%, so it's not even halfway built up in terms of the position size. And what better time to build up an S&P 500 ETF than when the market is selling off? So we're selling off right now, obviously, like I've been saying. And this is when I'm going to be adding more to this ETF. Probably every other day I'll be buying $100 worth, or maybe every day, I don't know. But I'm going to be averaging in. You guys again saw I have about $400 cash right now, my cash balance, and I'm going to be putting that to work. So I'm looking to build that up to about a quarter of this portfolio just to have some stability. And just to match the markets, that is what I really want to do here, because overall, yes, I like picking individual stocks, but having the S&P 500 fund, it matches the market's return. So let's say the markets do 5% in a year, 10, 20, 30. In the past year, guys, the S&P's gone up 100%. It's gone from 200 in terms of SPY to over 400 or whatever it was. So that's what I'm looking to do there. Just match the market returns and then build individual stocks and other ETFs around it. Under that, we have Tesla. We have Disney under that, Amazon, J&J, MasterCard, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the previous update, but I did, or maybe that was on Patreon. I think that was on Patreon, which is why you guys have to sign up for the Patreon, because we're doing real-time updates there, not only on this portfolio, but all my portfolios, all the moves I'm making. And by the way, this portfolio I started for the YouTube channel, so you can go watch it on the playlist on my channel. We built it from $0 to where it is right now, and I did a big big rebalance in this portfolio. I took profits on, obviously I didn't liquidate the whole position, or I didn't liquidate any positions completely, but I took some profits on Tesla, I believe, Amazon, MasterCard, Microsoft. I trimmed them down a bit because overall the gold position size for these are about 5%, and they were getting a bit too hot. Like Tesla was 8% of my portfolio, Disney was 2 up there, and quite frankly, they're still a bit up there. Tesla 6.5% should be 5, Disney 6.5% should be 5. So they're still a bit hot, but let's just say they're not as hot as they were before. So yeah, I did a little bit of rebalancing. I took that money. I bought Alibaba, if you guys didn't know. This is one of my newer positions in here. My average cost is 206. I have about 3.4 shares in this account. Now it's sitting at 212. I would love to add more to that position. And yeah, guys, this is what I'm holding. Amazon, J&J, MasterCard, PayPal, Barrick Gold. Now let's talk a little bit about the inflation hedge plays. We have Barrick Gold, which is a gold mining stock. And the idea of these are, as gold does well with inflation, which I believe it will do well over the coming years, Barrick Gold mines gold, right? And the gold they're mining goes up. Well, the value of it goes up, meaning the business itself increases its profits, cash flow, revenue. So the business itself does well, which is why I want to own that business, right? We have Starbucks, which isn't necessarily an inflation hedge, but who doesn't like their Starbucks, right? And then we have ExxonMobil, which is an inflation hedge. This is an oil company. I also locked in some profits on this one, guys, at pretty good timing as well. I think we locked it in at about 61. I trimmed a little bit there. My average is 42, so I'm doing pretty well on ExxonMobil. And under ExxonMobil, we have another inflation hedge play, GDX, which is a gold miners ETF. So it's a bunch of gold mining stocks mashed into one ETF here. And I believe they also own Barrick Gold. So I own Barrick Gold, the individual stock, and I own it through the ETF here of GDX. And my average cost on GDX in this account is $37, and now it's sitting at about $34. So I am down on this, but I'm probably going to be adding more to my GDX, guys, especially if it continues to move downwards here. Under that, we have PepsiCo, and under that, we have XLE, which is an ETF, an oil ETF, an energy ETF. So, yeah, that's another inflation hedge, which I'll show you guys how this works in terms of how to buy on M1 Finance, because I'm a little bit underweight on XLE right now, so I'm going to be buying more. So let's do this. My average cost is $52.60. Now we're sitting at about $48.70, so I am down on this position. So let me beef it up a bit. I'm going to buy about, let's see, $100 worth of XLE. This will go in on Monday at 3:30 a.m., which, by the way, guys, I'm in Hawaii right now, which is why it says 3:30 a.m. But if you're on the East Coast of, New Jersey, New York, whatever, these buy orders go at 9:30 a.m. So, yeah, that should go in, let's just say, at market open. Wherever you guys are, when you're putting in buy orders on M1 Finance, they go in at market open. So we're going to be buying more XLE, and I've been buying this, guys, in two different accounts over the past couple of weeks. I've just been averaging down, and what better time to buy these than when the markets are selling off, oil selling off. And there is a risk. I mean, sure, if we get more lockdowns, these Delta variants start going crazy, energy demand might go down. That is a big risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take because I believe with inflation, oil is going to do well regardless. Oil is going up, crude oil. I think we're going to go $80, $90, $100 a barrel, which will help out XLE and ExxonMobil, which is why I'm holding all of those different plays. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I'm looking to do. My main goal this week is not necessarily, and not even this week, the next couple of weeks, it's not necessarily to buy Tesla or Amazon or Microsoft, MasterCard, because quite frankly, these stocks are pretty overbought. They're pretty overvalued too for the most part. I got into these at much lower valuations. So I'm not looking to really add into those. But what I am looking to do, like I said, is beef up VOO, my S&P 500 ETF. I want to add more to XLE, which I just bought $100 live here on camera, guys. And I want to probably add more to Alibaba and GDX. And that's pretty much it. My main focus is XLE, GDX, Alibaba, and VOO. And I might even boost up my Alibaba, my target from 5% to maybe 6-7% due to how undervalued, at least in my opinion, that I believe it is. But I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want Alibaba to be 10% of my portfolio or something like that. But 6-7% in this portfolio, I'd be comfortable with that. So overall, guys, that's it. We'll wrap up the video there. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. That's always appreciated. And make sure to get your $50 from M1 Finance. It's the platform you're obviously seeing right here. I've been with them for over 2 years. I love them, and they're running the best promotion that I've ever seen them run before right now. Again, all you have to do is use my link, deposit $100, and we each get $50 to invest with. It's literally that simple, and that $50 is guaranteed. You just put the money in and you wait a week and you get the $50. And you could also check out my Patreon if you want all my real-time buys, sells, call-outs. And if you guys are in my top tier, you get a morning video every single trading day. So check all that stuff out. Link down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out.